Eva, why didn't you tell me all these things before? I mean, I knew something was wrong, but I just thought it was the standard macho number.
Maggie, we come from a country where all the decisions were made for us. Now everything confuses him.
But I thought you said he was the one who wanted to come here. Come on, and sit down.
Yes, it was his dream to come to America, but the reality was very different.
So now he sees everybody as his enemy.
Even the woman next door. Don't talk to her, he told me. You're not allowed to do that.
Ah, boy, I can't believe this. You sound like a prisoner. Does he ever take you out on weekends?
In the afternoon, sometimes we take the children to the park. And we used to go to the Polish club, but then they said they were plotting against him, so.
And now it's you. You got to see a lawyer.
Yes, I saw one today.
Good for you.
Maggie, if I leave him, it'll only get worse. I know it.
Oh, gal, I have heard that song and dance 1,000,000 times. It's a bunch of baloney. You got to stop blaming yourself and tell him to take a hike. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Jerk hung up.
Maggie, I better go.
You don't think that was him? Oh, Eva, don't be silly.
I don't want him coming here and getting you in trouble.
Eva, he does not even know my last name. Now, how's he going to get my number?
Maggie, if Adam wants your number or your address or your grandfather's address, he will get it. You don't know him.
I can't believe it.
My sweeties. Come, Sarah. Daniel, wake up. Wake up. We're just going to go home.
Eva, why don't you stay here? I got tons of room. Do what you have to do and worry about the guilt later.
Oh, Maggie, it's all right.
Eva, do you hear me? You have friends who care about you. It's no problem for me, I promise you. It'd be easy with the... Don't you worry, I'll take care of this.
Come, Sarah. Then you can sleep in your own bed.
Who is it?
Adam Burbid. My wife. Is she with you? Is she here?
Mm-hmm.
May I come in?
Eva, it's Adam. He wants to come in.
Yes, Maggie, it's all right. Tell him we're just coming. Daniel, put your pants up.
Thank you. Nice place.
Adam, could you stop for a minute, please? I would like to talk.
Sit down. I want to talk as well.
Adam, things must change between us. I've been to see a lawyer. They suggested counseling.
Not necessary.
Not necessary.
I agree with you. Things must change. So I've made some decisions. You are so easily deceived, Eva. That Maggie, for instance, you shouldn't waste your time with people like that.
Adam, she's my...
The children, they must eat proper food, and they have to stop running wild all day. Sarah especially, it's not good for a girl to dress as a boy. You should make her new clothes. Whatever. Do you understand? We could be a happy family. Well, I've been aggressive and weak. But I'll find work. And tomorrow you'll quit your job. Do you agree, Eva? Do you?
I must leave you, Adam. I'm sorry.
Good. So now you're divorcing me. I'll take custody of the children. And you'll be outside like you want me.
Adam, we can't live in the same house anymore.
Have the attorneys approach the bench. Gentlemen, please. This has to come to an end.
Well, that's precisely what I feel. That's why we're asking for minimal visitation rights.
You realize, Mr. Krell, the way things are going, that your client will end up in jail.
I understand that, Your Honor, and believe me, I want to avoid that. And we agree, absolutely.
Something has to be done in this courtroom.
Your Honor, and I apologize on behalf of my clients.
What are you talking about? I want to know.
Mr. Burwood, the court would like to remind you that you have already violated several protection orders.
Are you trying to tell me when I can see my children?
You will not see them at all if you do not respect the visitation rights established by law.
I'm going to decide that. Let their biological mother go and be a businesswoman. Because the children will stay with me.
My client fears for her physical safety, Your Honor. Mr. Burwood has broken into her house 4 times since we filed for divorce.
Mr. Burwood, we have set your visitation rights for Sundays between 3 and 6 p.m.
I'll see my children when I want to see them.
And if I tell you that I'm going to put you in jail for 30 days, do you still intend to defy the order of this court?
You're telling me to defy the order of this court.
Do we have a language problem here?
No, there's no problem. All the tricks you have put into our mind will never bring me to my knees. You tell me not to see my children. And I tell you I have to be a man, and I'm going to save them whatever it costs.
Adam, you just can't come back whenever you want.
I've come for the children. You are going to obey me, Eva. Do you understand that? Who notified you? Who told you to come for me?
We're getting tired of picking you up, Adam.
It won't work. You and your lawyer trying to keep me away.
I guess they got here just in time.
Visitor waiting for Adam Burwood. Visitor waiting. Visitor waiting for Mark Johnson. Visitor waiting. Visitor waiting for Paul Slade. Visitor waiting.
Now, you break into the house 7 times, and now you have 2 weeks of psychiatric observation.
Where do you expect me to sleep?
Don't worry. You'll be confined to the medical center during observation.
Adam, this kind of behavior does not win custody cases.
I will win custody.
Listen to me. It takes extraordinary cause to take a kid away from its mother in this country. So far, you haven't even given me a reason.
She's evil.
Yeah? Well, lots of luck with that one, pal.
I tell you. And I blame myself for this. I looked away. Looked away for too long. With my own son.
What are you saying to me?
Sleeping with him. Stroking his naked body. Sodomizing him.
Do you know what that word means, Adam? Sodomy?
Like in the Bible, I swear before God.
to think about this. I will come and see you at the medical center. Now, look, you've been under a lot of strain, but you've got to cool off. You're not going to get anywhere by throwing around death threats. Do you catch my drift? Do me a favor and don't kill anybody, okay? I'll see you.
Maggie, can I have the towel?
Are you ready to say uncle yet?
No, I need the other ends too.
Considering the divorce rate, maybe we should all take up plumbing. It's Saturday. What do you say we get a babysitter, get dressed to the teeth, and go confront the enemy, huh?
Maggie, I thought that the battle of the sexes had left you shell-shocked.
Yeah, well, maybe I lost my marbles out on the battlefield, but I keep re-enlisting. So, wanna go?
Oh, Maggie, I can't. I've got the kids.
You have always got some excuse.
Mommy, there's a man at the door.
Go get it. Be cool. You're divorced now. Adam's back in the jug again. You got nothing to worry about.
Mommy, are you almost done?
I'm almost done, Daniel.
After you're done, can you come up and play with me?
Yes, I can, and I want to very much. Just let me finish. 2 minutes.
Postman, registered mail.
It came yesterday afternoon from the jail. It's in Polish, so please forgive the translation.
Sit down, please.
Eva Florian, count the hours of your life. I don't have to run away from jail to escape. When you get choked, it will be by my hands. By the time I put you to death, I'm going to push your ribs till they go to the other side of your body. I'm going to cut the veins in your legs and your teeth I will shove into your brain. Your character is like the devil. You are pushing your luck too far. All these ideas that you come up with will come back to your mind in the last minute from my hands. Adam Z. Burvid.
May I see that letter, please? See the envelope, please? Here. He mailed his registered mail, huh?
I can't read this. It's in Polish.
Doesn't matter what language it's in. It's in the language of a maniac.
He's not kidding, is he?
What can we do?
Well, we'll charge him with aggravated harassment.
Oh, come on. It's only misdemeanor. We got a couple months at most.
Well, then what should we do? Come on, you tell me. You're the A student.
Well,
We know this guy isn't kidding, right? But what if everybody who got ticked off and wrote a nasty letter got slapped in jail for the rest of his life?
Okay, but...
What happens to the First Amendment?
Come on, Ben, look what we got here. We gotta think of something to do.
Yeah, we are going to do something. You're going to go to the library. You're going to find me a precedent. But first, you're going to bring me a sandwich because I'm starving. Go on. We'll do the best we can with what we've got. I think the letter will be enough, Eva. You won't have to appear in court. Are you sure that this was retranslated?
I think so.
Adam, I want you to help me out. Try not to speak. Let me handle this. Adam, when I speak to you, do you hear me?
Sounds like a Mickey Mouse.
Be seated. People of the state of New York versus Adam Burwood. Charges are aggravated harassment. Are there any preliminary motions?
No, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Your Honor, I've come to a decision.
For God's sake.
What is it, Mr. Burwood?
I know something you don't. I know my wife is a liar.
Well, thank you, Mr. Burwood. There will be a time for you later on to let me
Before
know.
God, she lies. Under oath. She's destroying my children's lives. I know this. You don't. She fools you too, like everybody else.
There will be a time for you to state your case, Mr. Burwood. Sit down, please.
And I tell her now, I have no choice but to kill her.
Mr. Burwood, do you realize the gravity of the statement you've just made?
Your Honor, my client is distraught. English is not his first language. Now, I
No, I'm fine. I'm saying I'll do anything to protect my children. If Judge Goldberg is a father, he understands. He knows his duty.
My duty, sir, is to protect society from those who threaten its members with violence.
That's why I trust God, not you. My wife knows what I'll do.
Defendant Adam Burwood is hereby remanded pursuant to Section 703.30 of the Criminal Procedure Law to determine the competency of defendant to stand trial.